Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Gathy and I'm back again with another video. I'm going to sing my welcome song right about now. Welcome, welcome, thank you. Please do not forget to subscribe. Yeah, this is my microphone. So welcome to my channel. Please, if you're seeing me for the first time, please subscribe to my channel. Today's video basically is going to be a rant. I'm ranting today. I'm pissed and I want to talk about tailors. If you're a tailor, you have to watch this video because this video is for you. Okay, not for all the tailors. I'm talking of tailors that, in fact, those tailors that they know themselves. This video is for them. So basically, this is going to be a story time slash a rant. We'll be talking about the time I got this, what I ordered versus what I got. I'm sure people have been seeing it on Instagram. People have been posting pictures, what I ordered. You give your tailor a particular picture, like reproduce this for me. I want a slay. This is the picture. I want to look like this person. Can you do this? And then the tailor gives you the direct opposite of what you have given to her. That's what I ordered versus what I got. Seamstresses, fashion designers who do not deliver on time. Like, I don't know if it is just me, but I've had so many disappointments with my tailors, like so many. This case that has been going on, what you ordered versus what you got, I don't know if you guys have been seeing it on the net, but it's crazy. Tailors are not even joking at all. How do you take a picture to a tailor? You take a picture to her and you're like, this is what I want to sew, can you make this for me? These tailors, the thing that pains me with the most is that they don't even tell you, I can, but I'm not sure I'll be able to get the length, I'll not be able to get the sleeves. No, they will take it from you. And the part that pains me is when you're showing them the picture and they're like, okay, is it not just a long sleeve? Hey, I can do long sleeve now, long sleeve. Then I should take the waist inside, I should do this. And they'll be describing it for you. You'll be like, this one knows the job. Then you give it to them and they sew a completely different thing entirely. All I'm saying is, if a picture comes to you and you do not understand the picture, majority of the time these tailors, they do not understand the picture. They don't know what it means, they don't understand the style. They will just be looking at it and like, okay, most of the time they actually want to try to be able to get that thing. But then you can't be trying with somebody's material because, I gave you material to try. So if you try and it doesn't come out nice, that means I'm going to get another material for you to keep trying. Sometimes some tailors, exactly what you give them is what they give back to you. But then the rest of them, I don't know. It's either they don't. In fact, let me just say my story because I don't want to talk too much. So basically, sometime in 2015 thereabout, I feel like my village people, whenever we're doing like burials or whatever, there's a particular color that everybody uses and it must have brown in it. All my ashibis for burials are just like similar colors. Like, I don't know why, but it's majorly brown. They like dark colors. I don't know why they like dark colors. So I took my material to a tailor. There's a tailor I usually used to see every time I passed that place. Her clothes used to be mad. Like, you know, when they put these mannequins outside and they dress them with clothes they've made, they used to be so nice. So I was like, that means this woman, she's going to finish clothes and she's young. I was like, there's no way I'll be able to give her a cloth that she will understand because she's like from the woke generation and everything. So I pick my picture up. I don't know if I still have the picture. If I do, I'll insert it on the screen, but I don't think I have that picture. So I went there with my phone and the material. Getting there, I told her the style that I wanted. Not told, actually. I actually showed her because it was a picture. So I showed her the picture. Now this dress was a fitted gown, a fitted dress, I remember, fitted gown with a cape collar. Now the collar is with the dress. So I gave it to her, fitted gown, sleeveless. I think, yeah, it was a sleeveless dress with a cape collar. So her job was to recreate it. Now she looks at the picture and then she did not even ask me any question. She was just like, simple style, I'll get it done. In my mind, I'm like, hey, I'm going to slay, I'm going to finish everybody. So she's like, it's a normal style, she can do it, there's nothing there. I was like, thank God. I give her the material and the style. I send the style to her and she's like, come back in so and so day, it will be ready. So I'm happy, I'm excited. I go about my businesses. I'm like, I just found a new tailor, she's about to slay my dress and everything. Yeah. So fast forward to the day I go to collect the dress. Now I'm going to be talking in stages, things that tailors do that are not funny. I had an agreement. I go to your store, I give you my dress. The agreement is I'll come back in a week's time to take the dress. you have already told me that it will be ready in a week's time. So why is it that when I come to your store in a week's time, the dress is not ready? Why? And then most of them start giving flimsy excuses that, oh, I had other clothes that I was working on. You had other clothes that you were working on. Fine, I'm not objecting. Obviously, you're going to have jobs. But you should have told me that, okay, I have other clothes. I won't be able to give yours a week's time. So come back in 2 weeks or something. Like, you should have just given me heads up, but no heads up. Majority of tailors do this, not all, but majority do this, and it's not funny at all, because I need the dress on Sunday. Then when I come to your store, you now start telling me, oh, I've not fixed the zip, oh, the hand, I've not sewn it, oh, the hem, I have to do this. It's not nice at all. So back to my story. I went on the particular day that I was supposed to collect the dress. Getting there, she has not even finished the dress. So I was like, okay, what am I going to do? She was like, oh, when are you wearing it? And I decided to give the good thing that happened to me was that I decided to give myself space. This event, I gave space before I gave her this thing, because I did not want to hear story. So the day I went, there was still like 2 weeks extra before the event. So that was why I wasn't bothered much. So I was kind of pissed. I was telling her, you were supposed to have done this dress by today. She was like, yeah, that she knows that, okay, that I should wait so that she'll be able to run it. I was like, there's no way, because she hasn't even started. So I was angry, then I left. That would have been a sign, but I did not take the sign. So I left in anger, obviously, and then I think I came back the next day or 2 days later, and then it was time to show me my dress. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am seated. I'm like, okay, so where's the dress? And then she tells one of her girls, because she has people working with her, so she tells one of her girls to go inside. The girl goes inside and she brings my material. So I'm like, okay. I open it up and what I'm seeing is funny. So basically what she brought was a sleeveless gown. So I'm shocked. I'm like, okay, sleeveless gown. This wasn't what I asked her to sew. So in my mind, I'm already like, okay, there has to be a mistake somewhere, because I am not understanding. So I'm like, okay, I don't understand. This is a sleeveless gown. She was like, yes, that was what you asked for. I said, no, I didn't ask you for a sleeveless gown. My gown has a collar and it has a cape as a collar. She was like, oh, I just remembered. Yes, that is true. And then she tells the girl, go and get the cape. I'm like, I hope we're not talking about a detachable cape. So she's like, go and get the cape. The girl goes in, really, and brings a detachable cape. That was when things started to get real. I was like, what is this? I don't understand. She was like, yeah, that the style that I gave her, she didn't really get it like that, so she didn't want to make it look different. But there's no problem. If I wear the gown, I should just put the cape on top. Hey, that was the funniest thing I have ever experienced. So you cannot sew the style that I give you. Why not just keep the material, or give me a call and be like, see, I've tried, the style is not going to come out exactly the way you want it, so maybe just take the cloth or do something. She still went ahead. She was like, nah, no, I must give you what you want, which wasn't even what I wanted. Like, I was so angry. I took the dress. I was like, so what am I going to do with this thing? Because this is not exactly what I asked you to do. You know the way everybody in the store will now be convincing you, it's fine, by the time you wear it and come out, everybody's going to like it. I was like, this is not what I asked for. I'm not going to take something I didn't ask for. And you know the worst part, there was no extra material left. So it wasn't even a case of, okay, take the remaining material and try to correct your mistakes or something. This one, the mistake has already been done and it cannot be undone. Okay, so it was terrible, very terrible. The problem is, you know, sometimes when you give the tailor a dress, sometimes you might not exactly come out the way you want it to be, but then there's a similarity. You see, this is my own. There was no similarity at all. There was nothing similar. So the thing was paining me. I was so angry. I just took the dress and I still paid though. I still paid because she was almost trying to cause a scene that I have to take the dress now. That is almost the same thing. What's the difference? She was now even trying to tell me that the difference is just that the cape is detachable. I'm like, but I did not ask you for a detachable cape. So why give me a detachable cape? I didn't ask you. I didn't ask you. So in the end, I took the dress like that. Yes, I did. I was much younger then, so I wasn't even about to start fighting with her or anything. So I took it like that. On the day I was supposed to wear it, I ended up wearing it without the cape because it was just strange and weird. It was really weird, so I couldn't wear it with the cape. So I wore it just like that, and it was really crazy. It was annoying. So back to what I wanted to talk about. Tailors, Nigerian tailors that disappoint, like Amaka. People should stop this thing because it's not funny at all. It's not funny. What I ordered versus what I got. If you go on Instagram, you're going to see plenty pictures. Like people will give their tailors. The tailors will be like, this small thing, small challenge. I'm going to run it. I'm going to finish work, and then they give you the opposite of exactly what you gave them. So most of the time, one thing I noticed about some Nigerian tailors, not all, because some are like on time, they give you exactly what you order for and even more. Besides, most of these styles that we even copy, it is a tailor that sat down and, you know, crafted this thing and brought it to life, you understand? So most of the time, I think tailors, if you know that you will not be able to meet up with the time, just tell us straight, pump and play. If in a week's time you know you will not be able to complete the dress, why not just tell me, I won't be able to finish this in a week's time, so give me 2 weeks, so that in 2 weeks time when I come, my dress will be ready. And please, all those tailors that you will give them style and they'll be telling you the hand is too long, it will not be fine if the hand is long, let the hand be short. I want long hand. Give me long hand. The picture says long hand, so give me my long hand. Which one is it to be too short, or it will not make sense if it's short? Please leave me and my long hand. So that was the story about the time I give the tailor my dress. I have another tailor now, although she has her own sometimes, but at least she delivers. Yeah. Let me know, guys, in the comment section if you've had issues with tailors, because Nigerian tailors, they disappoint a lot. I feel like more than 50% of Nigerian tailors disappoint. I'm not saying all, they are perfect ones, those who get their stuff on time. So yeah, I'm not saying all tailors, but them. And this goes out to everybody, vendors, workmen. Please always try to keep to time. When somebody gives you a deadline, try to follow the deadline, because what if I want to collect whatever I ordered for on a Friday, and then I plan to use it on Saturday, and then you've not even gotten it? So how do I now take it when it's time? And again, people who still order for things, you want to sew your dresses, this is like a warning to you. Whenever you have an event, take your clothes early to the tailor, so that in case there's going to be, always leave space for that disappointment, because it might happen. You know, these tailors, most of them are not to be trusted, but it might happen. So if you know that the event is like a month's time, make sure you've taken your dress a month before the event, so that if they're going to delay you probably a week to the event, you know that okay, your dress is still under, they're still sewing it, and then they will still give it to you, you understand? So yeah, please, tailors, do better. I just remembered my cape dress, and it wasn't funny at the time, and it's not still funny. I still have that dress, but I haven't worn it in years, because obviously it wasn't what I wanted. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you've not subscribed to my channel even to this point, I wonder why, because I really wonder why. You want me to sing again for you? You want another song? I like singing songs, so if you know you want me to sing for you, just subscribe. It's a red button on your screen, you can see it right now, so just subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for listening to my story time. I have many more story time, but I don't know. Yeah, guys, I hope you ignored this thing on my head. I just put it here for a reason. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.